All right, we are live. My name is Peter Brousseau, and I'm with my cohorts here for the Mastermind, a 101 Small Business Mastermind Introduction. I have Richard Bentley with me and also Denise Sawyer. Welcome, both of you.
Hey, everybody. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon.
Welcome, Dick.
Good afternoon.
Good. Well, the concept
Peter.
of the okay, good. The concept of the mastermind started out with what we're going to do is help people online with their business, free of charge. And basically, one of the things that I think is going to happen for us is we wanted to be able to bring a cadre of individuals on and off the show. We have up to 10 video people we can bring on plus one guest, or actually 9 plus a guest, and literally go through their business, and each one of us in our expertise weigh in and help them if we see something. If we don't, then that's fine, but the whole concept is to help people and get that going. And that resulted in the fact that we wanted to do a road show, which was based on, the three of us actually watched a very poor presentation live to a whole audience of entrepreneurs, where the gentleman was more or less a used car salesman, and if the people did anything that he said, they would get in trouble and delisted from Google. And this was the shape of things that they were going to go do. Everybody was taking notes. It was terrible. Coming out of that, to do something positive, we wanted to take something on the road to essentially chamber councils and chamber of commerces and give a real half-day type of seminar for small businesses utilizing cutting-edge or bleeding-edge individuals. And then Dick and I got started podcasting with this and said, gee, we're not thinking big enough here. We could do this across the world. So that's how this got started. And so, Dick, you want to weigh in a little bit on that?
Sure, Peter. I think in trying to develop a mission statement for our group, I think that the first line or so is going to be something to the effect of, we want to utilize the collective years of experience, knowledge, skills, and expertise to help entrepreneurs either that are starting up a business or have started up a business and need help in specific areas, and we want to provide the people who will be able to help them in their areas of need. So I think, as you said, we're doing this on I guess a pro bono basis, and we want to help people. And we were at a seminar that we thought caused more harm than good and created potential legal issues for an entrepreneur. So I think we will be able to put together a group of masterminds that will cover pretty much any facet of a small business it would need, either from a startup basis or an ongoing basis. And we will have a core group that will probably be on pretty much either the roadshow or the podcast, and then we'll bring in experts from other areas on an as needed basis.
Right, and Denise is here on the social media side of life. You want to talk a little bit about that social media event we saw?
Well, I don't like to criticize a lot, but and everyone is an expert out there, and certainly I'm still on the learning curve of always trying to get the newest and latest information with regards to social media. But one of the things that when we attended this business help meeting or whatever it was called, was with regards to using the same content across the board on your social media channels. Say, for instance, you had a picture and you had a certain thing that you wanted to say, and you showed it on your Facebook, on your Google+, on your Twitter, on your Pinterest. Each of those types of social media platforms have a different flavor to them. Kind of like Baskin Robbins when you have a different ice cream flavor. So you have to appeal to that, and you've got to change that up, and that's something that he didn't tell them. And duplicate content, as you have mentioned many times before in previous podcasts, Peter, is that they'll eventually get delisted from Google if they do that, and this guy didn't even know enough to communicate that to the people that he was doing a brief social media presentation on, and I think it's important that he did that. but he did.
Yeah, I agree. And that was a small business fair, is what they called it, from the Department of Bureau of Equalization, the BOE, which is a state-funded thing. And you would think, boy, they would have vetted people, but they didn't. So that's a bad news. The good news is, I think that we're going to jump out here. We've got a bunch of other people that want to be party to this, and will be on and off through each week. We're going to try to do Thursdays at 9 a.m. every Thursday at 9 a.m. Come on. Hopefully people who see this will ultimately be giving us a chance to look at their business ahead of time, but we can take them on the fly as well. It'd be better if we knew about them ahead of time, for sure. But people might come in and just have questions for us as well. And if they don't come in, then we'll talk about the current trends of whatever's going on for businesses. So we're not going to be slowed down at all about helping people. Dick is approaching things. Everybody's going to approach it from a certain angle. Dick's got a wonderful Legal Shield associate business going, and Denise has got her social media, and I'm doing podcasting and websites, and we're bringing on Frank and a bunch of other people who are experts in their field to assist. So I think that's about what the intro is all about. Do you guys have any closing thoughts for that?
I think that we will have, and you're developing. It's not ready for prime time yet. A website that people can visit, and especially visit ahead of time, and maybe leave some subjects they'd like cover on the podcast. There'll be a profile on at least 3 or 4 of us, and I'm a retired sales and marketing executive, so I have had about 40 years experience in running businesses and selling and marketing. So I think once that website's up, people will be able to visit it, look at us, see some of the podcasts, communicate with us. There's a contact us form, and maybe bring in other experts that way that can help us grow our organization. So I think that's pretty much it for me, Peter. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think we'll be going to be adding value to the small businesses of the country
and around the world, hopefully.
Yeah.
Equally so. All right. Well, hey, you guys, thanks so much for coming on. We'll cut this off, and this will, of course, be on our website at 101smallbusinessmastermind.com that I am still doing, but by the time they hear this, it'll already be done. So, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dick. Thanks.
Thank you, Peter.
Bye, Peter. Bye, Denise.
Bye, Dick.